Welcome back once again. Ahead of 2027 re-election bid of Similai Fubara, interesting politicking has started taking shape in Rivers State. Similai Fubara grassroots campaign has begun, and as we speak, they are moving without any fear or favor, stating clearly that Similai Fubara will be re-elected come 2027. On the part of Sh0ck and his loyalists, they are working tirelessly in making sure Similai Fubara does not clinch on any particular position, more especially the governorship position in Rivers State. Remember that the hierarchy of the APC has issued that every member of the party must, as a matter of fact, meet their state governor, tell them their intentions, and he will agree with them. They want a consensus or agree if they are going to go for direct primaries within any elective position. What it means inversely is that all House of Assembly member Martin Amehule and co must, as a matter of party structure, meet Similai Fubara and get what we call an approval from him before they want to flag off or even go to buy their nomination form. On the part of Similai Fubara, he is a well gentleman who is waiting ahead of seeing Martin Amehule coming to him and other House of Assembly members. But they have been instructed by Sh0ck not to move an inch or even visit the government house as regards this particular policy. That is why Sh0ck has come out to state that he's the leader of PDP in Rivers State and he's the leader of APC in Rivers State. I'm going to be showing you what Similai Fubara grassroots mobilization has come out to state clearly their move, and they are not deterred, stating that Similai Fubara should go and place his ring on that particular campaign and on that particular seat, that he will be re-elected come 2027. You need to see the crowd making this statement. You need to see that Similai Fubara is being loved by virtually both the residents and indigents of Rivers State. This is exactly what pains Sh0ck the more. Now the politicking is becoming heavier and interesting and even tighter at this point in time. I'm going to be showing you what they stated and how they have told Similai Fubara and the reason why they took this particular move, because beneath it something interesting is happening. Remember, Sh0ck took a certain man to Bola Ahmed Tinubu for introduction, as you could see on the screen. I'm going to be showing you in full details of everything that is actually transpiring. But before I do that, listen attentively to Peter for Nigeria. This is a video he made regarding the reason at which Sh0ck is working and fighting tirelessly to make sure Similai Fubara does not come back 2027. Listen attentively to him, and when we come back, we'll continue.
What exactly is the sin, the crime, or the offense of the Rivers State Governor, Sir Similai Fubara? Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you are the president of the country. According to INEC 2023, INEC, you won Rivers State election, presidential election, meaning they voted for you. Mr. President, at the minimum, you owe the people of Rivers State peace and security. Mr. President, who is angry with the people of Rivers State? Is it the Rivers State people or it is someone else? What is the unforgivable sin of the Rivers State governor? Because I never see where Rivers State people, they protested, they vex for their governor. The entire controversy and katakata where they go on for Rivers State begin with one person, the former governor. And Mr. President, that former governor is a minister in your cabinet. Mr. President, you should at least be able to reign on your political subjects. One person, you dey APC, you dey PDP, you feed their labor, you want control everything. The entire issues going on because of one person's interest. Fubara this, Fubara that, Fubara this. The SIM card, the Similai SIM where they talk so. Now you bring SIM card. Now you bring and come give Rivers people. I am not a fan. I didn't vote for Fubara. I'm not from Rivers State. But at least even if the governor has done anything, let due process be followed. Election go soon come 2027. Allow Rivers State people the opportunity. If they feel say the SIM card no they work again, by 2027 may they come out the SIM card, change their network. In the name of God, why plunge the entire state into anarchy and crisis because of one person's interest? One person won't control judiciary, won't control law enforcement, won't control everything. Before you know, it will be unnecessary loss of innocent life. Because this one where they talk is not about the politicians. They will be okay. Their children are overseas. They are covered. It is me and ordinary Nigerians like myself that will begin to pay with our lives for the recklessness and selfishness of politicians. In the name of God. That same Rivers State, there have been other former governors. Saodili was there from 1999 to 2007. He supported Governor Wike during his tenure. Celestino Meya was there for a few months. He was removed before Amechi came. Governor Wike, Rivers State has given you the opportunity. You were governor, chairman of Obiakpo local government, chief of staff to Amechi. You became governor, you became minister for education, became governor for 8 years, have become minister for FCT. A state that have given you the opportunity to become everything you want to become politically. At least, no matter the circumstance, give them the opportunity to experience peace. It cannot always be about personal interest. Let Rivers State people enjoy development and good governance. If their SIM card bad, make it bad for their head now. I thank God beg you. Nigerian leaders, why are we this callous in our actions? To destabilize an entire state and an entire region because of one person's personal agenda. Mr. President Tinubu, even in Lagos State, when Governor Ambode, he went against the powers that be. At least they allow him to finish in 4 years. Then he did not get the ticket again. Let the governor of Rivers State do his time. If him people tire for him, make they come out the SIM card. Make innocent people no go they die. Is it a crime to be from Nigeria? Is it a crime to be from Rivers State? Nigerian politicians, if you don't fear God, don't you value human life? One person won't control everybody. We must come to the point, Nigerians, where we build strong institutions and not strong men. Men who want to hijack entire institutions, and if things do not go their way, everybody must go down for it. Now, wow, Nigerian leaders.
Come back once again. I believe you've listened attentively to Peter for Nigeria or what he stated. It drives down to the question a lot of persons, indigenes and residents of Rivers State, have continued to ask, that can Wike allow Similaye Fubara to rule in peace and have his bid of re-electing himself back to the 2027 so that he is going to complete all the facilities probably he did not complete, other than bringing in a new person again, or probably fighting and making sure he does not succeed at this time. This is the reason that has led to why Similaye Fubara's grassroots decided to take the bull by the horn. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play the video now shortly for you to hear. As you could see on your screen, they stated Governor Similaye Fubara has flagged off his own movement. They call it Rivers Grassroots Movement. And here they have urged Governor Similaye Fubara to join the ring and pick his nomination form and contest for 2027 elections, irrespective of whatever Nyesom Wike is stating and his camp. Listen attentively to them, and when we come back, we'll wrap up.
Let me also use this medium to applaud the executive governor of Rivers State, Sir Similaye Fubara, GSS-ROS, for his commitment to sustainable development and his Rivers People First governance policy. His focus on peace, equity, and prosperity has endeared him to the people and the Rivers grassroots movement. At this point, we call on His Excellency Governor Similaye Fubara to step forward and throw his hat into the ring once again by contesting for re-election in order to consolidate the goals of his administration and continue delivering purposeful leadership to the good people of Rivers State. Let me say we want to. Let me say we want to.
Come back once again. I believe you've listened attentively to the grassroots mobilization in favor of Similaye Fubara, executive governor of Rivers State. At this point in time, he needs to take these particular measures because, as we speak, Tonye Cool in Rivers State has purchased the APC nomination form for 2027 governorship contest. As you could see on your screen, Tonye Cool, the APC gubernatorial candidate for Rivers State in the 2023 election, has yet again purchased the APC 50 million governorship nominations form to contest in the 2027 Rivers governorship election. Now, no one knows who Nyesom Wike is actually rooting for to succeed Similaye Fubara or to make sure Similaye Fubara does not return come 2027. So this particular grassroots mobilization for Similaye Fubara is ideal because Similaye Fubara is the authentic governor of Rivers State and he wants to return come 2027. Remember, he's a bona fide member of the APC. Now, there are controversies and rumors that this set of persons who decamped recently from their political parties to APC, that the APC may not, assuming they're not conceding, give them returning tickets because they are just mere members that just came to the party recently, that they have existing members that had even formed the party. So you look at Similaye Fubara and Tonye Cool, you understand that Tonye Cool has been in the APC before Similaye Fubara, and at this time, this Tonye Cool is different from whom Nyesom Wike sent or presented to Bola Ahmed Tinubu days before now, as you could see on your screen. So the Rivers State political space is becoming interesting at this point. So Similaye Fubara needs to take every drastic measure and every opportunity to make sure he cleans back on that consolidating mandate that was issued to him previously. So the Rivers State political space is becoming very much interesting, as Martin Amehule and other House of Assembly members are working alongside with Nyesom Wike to make sure they file in their own candidate that will be loyal to them irrespective of anything. That is the more reason why they are telling you clearly that Nyesom Wike is the leader of PDP and leader of APC. Now, Tonye Cool, who has now purchased this form as a nomination form on the APC, even before Similaye Fubara as the executive governor, is trying to tell a lot of persons, residents and indigents of Rivers State, that the political space in Rivers State is becoming very much interesting. It is not left for Similaye Fubara to make hay while the sun shines, because one with God is actually with majority. And the Bible has often and always stated it, that when the righteous rule, the people rejoice. Furtherance, Similaye Fubara has the grassroots in his favor. He has a lot of supporters and all of that, all in his favor. He needs to take drastic measures to make sure that the federal might he is now gaining through Hope Uzodinma, the executive governor of Imo State, who introduced him to APC and introduced him to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, equally gave him the federal might, will help him judiciously. React on the comment section. What is your take regarding everything that has been transpiring in the Rivers State political space now that Tonye Cool has picked his form? Advise Similaye Fubara in the comment section to actually go and pick his form adequately in the APC platform, so that he will return come 2027 amid Nyesom Wike, who is working tirelessly to make sure he doesn't return. What is your take and your advices regarding everything that has been transpiring on this political space in Rivers State? Don't forget to share, like, and also hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and click on the like button. We always and often give you information regarding all the political space and every happenings within and outside this particular country. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.